How many people have begged you for their lives before you killed them? Hundreds, I'd imagine. Maybe more. Does it ever work? Does some not even bother? Does some not try because they know who you are? Who doesn't know Hercules? We used to all go see your films. Whole family. It was something of a treat. I think my mother quite enjoyed the trickery of it. And sneaking out of the palace, pretending we were just like everyone else. If only for a night. We used to invent characters for us to be. And she was a dentist. And Dad, he was a tree surgeon. My brothers and I used to get points for every time they could use the word root in a sentence. It was the only time I was allowed popcorn. And I didn't even care when it got stuck in my teeth. I just loved the air of it. The sweet thrill of being someone else. Being normal. If only for a night. You said you'd return and you'd have your revenge on my father and all of us, and you have. But I want to say thank you for giving us these last 3 years. Thank you for leaving it that long. I think we all knew what this time was and what that meant. I'd like to think we didn't waste it. And putting your invasion on my father's Google Calendar was a nice touch. You made everything suddenly completely clear. Everything pointless just faded away. And places we'd walk past every day without really seeing them, suddenly they were new. I started looking up. I think everyone should do that. We lived because you made it clear that there'd be a time when we wouldn't. I suppose we thought we were naive, to think you'd only kill us. We didn't think you'd take our city with it. And now there's no one left but me and Baldurs. I think you'd make a fine king. One day. One that would rule justly, let go of revenge, and he won't trouble you. He will leave the blood of his parents and brothers in the ground where you've poured it, and he will not seek to add his own to the soil by meeting you once more. He's not a coward. He's not even 7. Of course he hid. You scared him. What children would not run from you? If they knew you now, if they knew what you did, of course they would. If you'd left them legs to run with. Who doesn't know Hercules? And what you did to them? I think this man here, this Telamon, he's not yet as damned as you. I think a life of adventure with you is yet to kill his kindness. I think he'd see me live. I think I see my life in his eyes. So, I use my last breath here, Hercules, to ask you to spare my brother. This little boy. He's cowering on top of the bodies of our parents, and just let him live in the ruin of the home you've left us. And if you do, I'll go with this man, Telamon. And I'll be whoever he wishes me to be. But you must leave the boy in the rubble you've carved him. Grant me the child's life to sow deep down into the wreckage you brought, and I'll give your friend my future. And to you, I'll give you a veil, gifted to me by Aphrodite herself. There's got to be a boost in the box office as a prop in your next film, surely. my life for his. A deal wrapped in a mourning veil of pure gold. And he will build Troy from the soil and stone, scraping the ash and the blood from its walls and its books, and he'll scream this city a new story. The prince who was bought, with me as the prize. You hate me if you like. Throw my name and body into the seas and kill us all, but spare him. And he will bear this final blood-dripped kindness on this very name. The one who was bought. Or, in our language, Priam. Forever. Sheath your sword, either in your belt or my chest. Stop the cameras and douse the flames. Leave my newest brother Priam to the stones and sea salt. And let him live what life you have left him. And sail with us. The sea waits. One way or the other. And I know who you are.